Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Wrench, the Saints Discussions Right Side of Sports. And today I just want to quickly talk about yesterday's game that occurred between the New Orleans Saints and the Indianapolis Colts. Saints were able to win that game by a score of 38 to 27, pick up that fourth victory of the season on the season. Now I have a record of 4-4 and are sitting up there tied with the Atlanta Falcons for control of the NFC South. So everybody knows it, man. The biggest takeaways from that game, from yesterday's game, was the way that the Saints offense performed, plain and simple. Now, I was at the game in Indianapolis. Nice crowd, nice fans. Everybody was respectful. There wasn't no fights or anything like that. It was a really good ball game, really good interaction with the Colts fans. But in regards to the game, the Saints, won that game successfully. It was starting off like, to me in the beginning, it was starting off like it was the same old story where the offense was stalling out and things like that. But they were able to recover quickly and put up points against that Colts defense. They was able to be successful in the red zone. You saw what they did. They kind of like took Taysom Hill, well, not Taysom Hill from Hill, but Alvin Kamara out, not Alvin Kamara, my bad. Derek Carr out of those red zone situations, started to put Taysom Hill into those red zone situations, and you saw the results. You saw the result. You saw touchdowns being made. They ran the ball successfully. They got all the backs involved. Alvin Kamara had a big day. Kendrick Miller was solid. Jamal Williams chipped in and did so. You know what I'm saying? Taysom Hill chipped in and put in some work. So it was an all around strong effort by the Saints offense yesterday. The connection to Rashid Shaheed was huge, man. Each one of them. The bomb from Derek Carr that got the touchdown. The bomb from Taysom Hill, that was the first down. The referees, they tried to say that was an interception, but they went ahead and challenged it. Saints ball. I believe the Saints got a touchdown off of that situation. The connection to pretty much put the game on ice in the late in the fourth quarter to Rashid Shaheed was huge. Dude had a big day, man. Right now, he is our best wide receiver. Plain and simple. And saying to knock Chris Olave, I hope he comes around, soon. Hopefully, man, things will get situated off the field, man. I don't know what's going on, but right now, man, our top guy is Rashid Shaheed, followed by Michael Thomas. I was right there when I watched Olave drop that easy touch. That was an easy touchdown, man. If we're being honest, they left a couple of touchdowns off the board in that game. He had a touchdown that could have he kind of forced it into Jawan Johnson's where Jawan Johnson was at that triple coverage, couldn't get caught onto it. In that touchdown pass, Chris Olave was wide open, man. All he had to do was just grab it. He was in the head to the house. That could have been a 40 burger, if we're being honest. That could have been 40 points. You know what I'm saying? So good effort by the offense, man. Just got to be consistent, man. And I know I'm not the same me getting on the bandwagon and thinking everything's gonna be okay down the road. I just would like to see game. I'm taking this stuff game by game, man. You got the next two games to like really, put together, back to back weeks of being productive on offense, if we're being honest. Next week, Chicago, I think Justin Fields still won't be up to par by then, won't be up to schedule in regards to his health. So you're playing against their backup. And, you got another bone handed to you when Kirk Cousins tore his ACL yesterday. Unfortunately, what I'm saying, sucks for him because he was having a really good year. And if he did play in that game, it would have been an interesting matchup between the Saints and the Vikings. The Saints have had issues playing in Minnesota, but you play against their backup QB. So that's 2 good weeks, back-to-back weeks. You have a chance to, you know, fix the, I won't say fix things on offense, but have a good outing, like you similar to what you did yesterday. It still ain't perfect. It's still, it's still not up to par yet. But yesterday we saw huge glimmers of hope on what this team could be. We even saw it in the Jacksonville game. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to see it come alive in the first two quarters, man. I would like to see it more fluid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's gonna be mistakes, but let's just cut down on, some of the, miscues and then the drop passes and things of that matter, man. I like to see more be more fluid. You know what I'm saying? But it looked really good yesterday. It really looked good for the first time. It's probably the best game they've had, the best outing they've had on offense, this season. I know the Patriots, a lot of people point to that Patriots game and how they shut them out, but New England is the worst, by far the worst team, one of the worst teams in the league. This Indianapolis Colts team could do some work. You know what I'm saying? It's really good. They were able to put up some points on the Saints defense in that game, but it is what it is because they dropped 38 points on the Browns defense, and the Browns got a really good defense. But in regards to the offense, man, I just like to see more of it. I have to see more of what they did yesterday. You know, um, Now I'm glad that they didn't put everything on the shoulders of Alvin Kamara in regards to running the football. You mixed it up. You give it to Alvin Kamara, you give it to Taysom Hill. You got Taysom Hill a lot more involved than what you've had in previous games. Jamal Williams put in some work. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great job all around. Michael Thomas. He continues to rely on Michael Thomas in this game, passing situations, 3rd and 10, 3rd and short, well, not 3rd and short, but 3rd and 7, 3rd and 5, slants, hit him up the slants over the middle. He's came through. He had a few drops yesterday, but overall, man, I thought he had a good job, really good job. In regards to yesterday's game, he had 4 catches for 68 yards. That's been his bar so far this season. I'm still waiting to see that huge outing from Michael Thomas. Maybe these next couple of games, we could see that game where he gets 8, 10 catches, 130, 140, and 2 touchdowns, 1 touchdown. Maybe we can see that in these next couple of games. But other than that, man, it was a good performance by the offense. And the next thing is to be consistent. Be consistent in what you are. Because I look at the slate, man. I think the next uh the next couple of games is easy on paper, but the Saints have a tendency, based on what we have seen, to make things harder than what it is. You got Atlanta coming off of the bye. They having issues at quarterback, and then you got the showdown with Detroit. But other than that, man, I don't see no real threats on the schedule after that. If this offense can't be consistent in these next couple of weeks and not have a repeat a performance of what you saw yesterday against the Colts, man, then maybe there's some changes need to be made because they're literally the opponents on the schedule is literally throwing the Saints a bone. They played the Giants late in the year. They just traded one of their best players on defense, Leonard Williams, to the Seahawks. So they pretty much mailing it in. If we're being honest. Carolina's Carolina. They're not a good football team, but they beat the Texans yesterday, a team that the Saints couldn't be struggle against. But like I said, man, I think the hardest two teams on the schedule will be Atlanta and the Detroit Lions. Maybe Taylor Heineke can come in and elevate that offense compared to Desmond Ritter. But like I said, I'm gonna keep going back to it. Consistency, man. The theme for the Saints offense right now, the theme for this team right now is to be consistent. Be consistent in what you do best. Not don't get behind the 8 ball in these the first 2 quarters of a game, man. They were more proactive. To me, they were more proactive compared to last week against Jacksonville when it took them like 3 quarters to get things going. Yesterday it was like the second quarter, because they were down 17-7, and Indianapolis could have ran away with it if we're being honest. But the defense chipped in. I still think the defense is, you know, allowing too much in the first two quarters of games. But that's who they are, But hopefully, they can get that fixed. But the Saints offense was able to, you know, compliment them this time. They were able to, help them out by putting up points. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it play out, man. But good win yesterday, man. Good win. Um, and of course, I'm not sold. I mean, am I sold? I mean, no. But with this schedule, with the slate coming up, man, they should get things turned around, man. We should see the team that we thought we was gonna see throughout this season. That we thought we was gonna see the team that everybody was talking about. All the the reporters out there, Saints reporters, Saints analysts, and podcasts, me included, was saying that we had the potential to be. Maybe we get to see that in these next couple of weeks. And I know these teams ain't got good records and all that. People will say, well, they're doing this against teams that got bad records. That's not the Saints' fault that the Bears suck. The Bears don't have everything put together, situated. It's not their fault that Minnesota lost their quarterback for the season. It's not the Saints' fault. You play you play the teams that is put on your schedule, and when they have issues like this, you're supposed to beat them. Beat them real bad. It is what it is, man. You can't get mad at the Saints for doing that. You can't get mad. I mean, the schedule. That's what the schedule makers put out. They give the Saints a really easy schedule. That's just what it is. Teams are not good, so there's that. But we'll see how it's gonna play out, man. They got Chicago this week. I'll be doing a little scout. I didn't do a scouting report last week against for the Colts, but I'll be definitely be doing one for the Chicago Bears in this matchup. All right. All right. So that's for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. How do you feel about the Saints' offensive performance yesterday? Do you think that was a turning point in this for the season? And also check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content on the One Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out. Who that?